talk about what were your expectations, if you had any, coming into today?
Not many. I had played Huntingdon Valley probably 20 years ago and remembered it as a great course. And I came out on Thursday to play a practice round and really enjoyed it. And so, you know, I always like to play great courses, but never really know how you're going to play.
When did you get the feeling you had a pretty good afternoon going?
When I made a good par-saving putt on the 17th hole, and then I birdied 18, so I finished the front nine even. And then I went through the first 4 holes on the front nine, which was my back nine, and made, you know, good pars, and then got a good break on the par 5, actually where you guys were. I think I hit that tree, and so you know, I was just in the rough and was able to knock it down, and I made a good putt there for a 5. So other than, you know, the last 9, which was the front 9, was you know, not too stressful. Other than that, I think it's the 7th hole, the par 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So take us back to that 17th, which you know, that's a tough hole on any.
Yeah, no, I hit 5-iron and tugged it a little left. It was in the bunker, and hit a good bunker shot, and then made I don't know, about a 12-footer coming back because it was sort of going away from me, so it was hard to get it to stop. And so I made that, and then on 18 I hit a good drive and a good 5-iron, and I was I guess about probably 30 feet past the hole, and made it. So.
And how far was that 5-iron into the green?
It was 185 up the hill, and it I, you know, not playing here, I just didn't know how much the hill was going to factor into it, but I knew I didn't want to be short, so I hit it pretty hard.
And then on 7, you hit those right trees that just came straight down?
Yeah, you know, I don't know where would it have gone in the hazard. There's a good chance, but it hit the tree and just came right down underneath it, which I had plenty of room, so I just hit a little 7-iron down to the bottom of the hill, and then had a 60-degree wedge in, and didn't hit a very good shot, and actually tugged it left to the bunker over there, the front bunker, and I was up on the bank, but I hit a really nice little 9-iron running chip up to you know, 3 feet or so, and was able to make that.
So that's more like, that's like a 50-foot bunker shot, right? Like from that
No, well, actually, it wasn't in the bunker. It was on the crest of the bunker in the grass, and I had a very difficult lie, so I kind of hooded a little 9-iron running chip, and fortunately the green was breaking from right to left. Otherwise, I'd have been in trouble because I couldn't go any further left because I just couldn't get my stance right.
What'd you do on 15 for bogey? Was that?
Yeah, I hit a drive to the right, and it was right behind that tree over there past the bunker, and so I had to just pitch out, and then I tugged my 3rd shot, which was a 3-iron, over to that bunker on the left. And here's course knowledge. I didn't realize that's all downhill, down green, and so I hit a really good shot just to stay on the green, and then 2-putted from probably 25 feet just to, you know, make a good bogey.
When you were in South Carolina, did you play in a lot of competitive stuff?
Yeah, I played in a lot of.
Was that the Carolinas Golf Association?
Well, I played in the Carolinas Golf Association, but I also played a lot of the senior invitational type events, the Society of Seniors and the U.S. Seniors. You know, there's a lot of these senior invitationals around the country,
Mm-hmm.
Porter Cup, Sunny Hannah, Azalea.
Mm-hmm.
They got them everywhere. So
you're kind of on that circuit?
Well, I was. I did it for, when I turned 55, I did it for 5 years and enjoyed it, but kind of got a little tired of the travel, so I have not been doing it as much in the last year or 2. I go to a few, but not like I was at one time.
Were you a success in one of those events?
I finished 2nd at the honors in Chattanooga. Finished 2nd to Paul Simpson, who's a pretty good senior ham, but I was second by about 12 shots. So.
And what was that? What event was that?
That's called the Lupton Senior Invitational.
And what year was that?
Ooh, now you got me. I would say that was probably about 6 years ago. And I've had a number of top tens. I've had a top 10 at the Azalea, top 10 at Yeamans Hall. I think I had a top 10 at the Porter Cup. That's probably about it.
Okay.
I haven't won anything other than club championships in
And
a
how
long
many of
time.
those do you have?
I've got 3 at Radley Run Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 at Chichessie Creek Club in South Carolina. And then I have 3 or 4 at Old Tabby Links in Spring Island.
You mentioned the U.S. Senior Amateur. How many of those have you played?
I have not played in any. That's that was sort of my bucket list when I retired early to go play golf. I wanted to qualify for a USGA event, and I didn't play golf when I was working for DuPont, other than Saturdays at the club. So I really hadn't played competitively since high school and college. And so that was sort of my goal. But I finished 1 back, 2 back. This past one I shot 80 at Ledge Rock, so I wasn't even a factor at all. So it's tough. 18 holes, 1 mistake. It's hard.
And what was that? Chessie Creek Club?
Chichessie. It's spelled C-H-E.
Okay.
C-H-E-S-S-E-E Creek Club. It's a Great Corn Crenshaw course in Okatee, South Carolina.
What about your Golf Association Club hockey experience at this point? Is this your first GAP event?
It's my first GAP event since, when I lived here before at Wilmington. I probably played in GAP matches, but I wasn't playing any competitive golf then, so I didn't get to play in any of the events.
Why did you enlist in the Senior Amateur program?
Because actually a friend of mine at Wilmington, Steve Walzak, told me about it, and I didn't even realize that there was a Philly Senior Am. But when I heard about it, and I heard it was here, I said, I really want to do that. I'm a member at Pine Valley too.
Okay.
So
you would be eligible for GAP stuff anyways through there.
right. I'm not sure they have a GAP team, but
They don't have a GAP team, but individuals can play in GAP events.
in events, yeah.
Through Pine Valley.
Right.
So then, with all your national exposure prior, I'm guessing there's not a lot of nerves kind of for you out there?
There's a lot. Not today, but there will be a lot tomorrow.
Okay.
When you're out there and you're playing well, and it's the first day, things come relatively easy. Tomorrow, if you're somewhere near the lead or have the lead, it's a lot more difficult. So then you better know how to get it up and down, because you're not going to hit as many greens as you did the first day.
I'm sure you're looking forward to that. They're right back in the
Oh yeah. Well, you don't learn anything unless you get in there. So.
Did you speak with Steve prior to today?
Yeah. He's gotten pneumonia, and he's been fighting it for a number of months now. He thought he was going to play because he played in the Senior Invitational that they had here, and he did. I think he finished second. And he loves the course, and as you know, he's a really good player, so he was anxious to do it. But I had lunch with him 2 days ago, and he was just out of gas. But he's hopeful that they're on another round of antibiotics, so they're hopeful that they're going to get it this time.